Welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
And today we're going to be looking at a couple different tests that you can do while you're at your home or getting ready in the morning, because we all have that question. Does this look good on me? And I feel like there are days where instead of having to come and find you, I need to be able to answer that question for myself. So here are a couple tests that we like to do just to give us an idea if the color is for us. And usually I do this when out shopping, mostly because usually I buy the colors and I already have them in my closet. But when I'm out shopping and I'm looking at shades and we're in different lighting and things like that, it can be a little tricky. So try out some of these tests.
And there is something that I want to say about this first test, because sometimes it'll fit all the boxes. You know, you check all the boxes, it's in your palette, whatever. But something just doesn't feel right. And we call this the smile test. Does the color make you want to smile? When you put it, really?
Yes.
Really. Today I put on a different shirt. And it was, it's part of my palette, and but it didn't make me smile.
Yeah.
So I went back and I got this shirt, which made me smile. And does it lift your mood?
Yeah.
If it lifts your mood, it's harmonizing. If it dulls or drains you emotionally, it's fighting with you. And that can change from day to day. But one of the things you want to do is, does it make you smile? It's the right color blends seamlessly with your natural coloring. It's harmonious, but it's also harmonious with your emotions.
Yeah. I was going to say I have that a lot when I wear lighter brown shades. So like if I'm going more beige, or I don't even want to say camel-y. I want to say a little bit lighter than that, taupier. I always, I think, okay, it's warm, I can pull it off. But if I wear it just by itself, it doesn't look good on me. So I really do have to punch up the contrast a little bit more to make myself smile. Like I need it.
Yeah, well, but the smile test is very important. And part of that is, do you know what makes a color clash with another color?
Well, like in our brains, or?
In science. If a color is too close to another color and it's not analogous, meaning it's not part of the same color family, but they're just too close together, that clashes. That's a clashing situation with your color.
Like it doesn't match.
Right. And your skin is a tough thing to have harmony with. So often you pick a color, and when you said your browns, your light browns.
Yeah, my light browns.
It's close enough to your skin tone, but it's not analogous with your skin tone. Right. So what happens? You sense this clash.
Yeah, and I'm not loving it. I don't smile.
And you don't smile.
And you know what I do? I layer it with something that will make me smile.
Yeah, I take mine off, throw it on the floor, and put on a different top.
And it goes in the trash.
Yes, the floor test.
Right. That should be number 5.
That's right.
All right, next up we have the blink test.
Yes.
I wonder what this could be.
Well, you stand and it's the one eye closed test in my case, but
this is the Lucinda.
Exactly. You stand in front of a mirror with your 2 different outfits, and you hold one up, you hold them close to your face, and you close your eyes for 5 seconds. This is such a no-brainer, but I don't know why everybody isn't doing this. And you're holding them up here. And it's good to kind of have them like on the shelf here of your chest so you get reflected light. Hold it here. Close your eyes. Pop your eyes open and look at your reflection. Now, I'll do a whole entire series on your reflection because nobody on earth has ever seen themselves. You've only seen a reflection of yourself. And mirrors distort you. So that's a whole different. If you want me to do a video on that, put it in the comments below. So you've got your fabric here, your 2 different colors. You pop open those eyes and you look quickly at your reflection. Do your eyes first go to you, your features, or do they first go to one or the other of the fabrics? And you can try this separately. Close your eyes for 5 minutes, pop them open. You or the clothing. You or the clothing. If your eyes pop to the fabric, it's overpowering you. So anything that you have here, you want to have this be simply a frame for your beautiful masterpiece, which is you.
Exactly. And we say that all the time. We're trying to frame our face. We're not trying to have everyone just stare at our clothing.
And if they, if you picked one and you go outside and somebody goes, oh, I love that color. What they're thinking is, I think I'd like that color on me. They're not thinking, oh, you look so beautiful in that color. Because if they were thinking that, they would say that.
Yes, you look incredible. Your skin,
Right.
your hair, something looks incredible. But when they bring out the color, then the color looks incredible.
Yeah, and Sarah does that sometimes. She goes, oh, I love that color. And I know in my head,
Yeah.
she's saying, I would love that on me.
You never wear autumny, soft autumny stuff, though.
Well, true.
Get
But
outta
when
here.
I'm wearing my mosses, sometimes I'll get into the teals.
Yes.
And you will say,
Teals for sure.
yeah, and you'll say, oh, I love that color. And I know she's like, I should just give this to her. Anyway.
Next up.
Next up.
I was going to say number 3.
Okay. I call this the shadow game because I'm just that goofy. And basically, you hold your fabric under your chin in daylight, and you look specifically. Now, this is for our mature gals.
Hey, it
like
works
myself.
on everyone, though.
Yeah, but it really,
Yes.
it's easy for the mature gals. Anyway, so you have it here, and you look specifically at the shadows on your neck and jawline, and under your eyes,
Right here.
nasolabial fold. And one of the things that I do want to mention, if it's under your jawline and it's right, you will have a chiseled jawline. If it's wrong, you will have a not chiseled jawline.
Yeah.
So your best colors will soften all your shadows, smooth your skin tone, and chisel that jawline, which, go try this. When you, after you hit subscribe and you finish the video,
Like, comment, share.
comment, share, and maybe go check out Patreon. Go try this test because it will blow your mind in daylight. And you'll see that it exaggerates your redness, your lines if it's the wrong color. And I've got these really deep set eyes. This is bad. I'm going to show you.
I don't know. That color is working wonders right now for you.
Okay. Well, that's why I like this color. And why I always wear glasses, and I make sure the shape of the glasses exactly hides my trough under my eyes. But that's another problem for another day. Anyway, I've had these dark circles my whole life and deep set eyes, and I always look under my eyes. If the shadows are minimized, it's a keeper.
Oh, 100%.
If they're not,
Yeah.
bedroom floor.
I was going to say right around in here, right here for me. Yeah, that's my go-to. All right, now, last little test.
This is, I don't have a cool name for this, so I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for. It's disappearance versus interruption. Your right color seamlessly blends with your natural color landscape. And when we do color portfolios for our clients, we put their own personalized thumbprint, their color landscape in the back of their book. And the purpose for this is whenever they go shopping, they can pick up anything in the world.
Any color.
Any color. And hold it over their color landscape. And if it melts, it's perfect. If it hovers above, not so good. This principle is at work when we tell you that your right color blends seamlessly with your color landscape. And what is that? It's your eyes, your lips, and your skin tone. And
Hair. Hair too.
Oh, God. Heck, how could I possibly have forgotten hair? Does this shade do that? Does it harmonize with these colored trigger points that are your eyes, your hair, your skin tone? Which gets me to a little bit off topic.
Hey, here we go.
This is just my pet peeve. And when I see people trying to determine their best colors, their season, if you will, their season and subseason, whatever, by wrapping their heads in a white cloth and showing us a disembodied head and say, am I a this or not? Am I a that? I don't know. Because you can't look at contrast if you only have one contrast point. If you don't have hair in there to triangulate off of, I don't know. We won't know.
The other thing that drives me crazy about this, again, we're going off topic, is brows can't be taken out of the equation either.
Oh, no.
So like you're taking your hair out of the equation, but you're leaving your brows. So that's another thing. If you are somebody with like high contrast brows, low contrast, no brows, that can't be taken out of the equation, but it should all be added in as one.
Yeah, there's no logic to it. And we approach color analysis as the most logical, I didn't say that. We approach color analysis as the most logical thing on earth. It has to be logical. And if you want to look great when you're walking out the front door and your hair's done and your hair is showing. So, if I were to do Sara right now and put a white cloth around her head and a white cloth around her neck,
I would be very cool.
She has, you've got foundation on right now, which is slightly warmer, but typically with her blue-green eyes and her neutral complexion, she wouldn't be what she is or what she needs to be, because crazy girl here doesn't have red eyebrows.
I don't.
And you think maybe, I'll know that she has red hair because I can see it. Not her. They're not red. They're not.
And they're natural too. They're not red. They're just naturally like a mousy brown.
And her hair is natural. Her hair is natural. Her eyebrows are like almost a grayish.
I was going to say they're like a grayish brown.
Yes. So how do you do that? How would I ever get her in the right season if somebody had put a white cloth around her head and just said, analyze this? So I say this because it's this fallacy that's out there. I see it online all the time. It hurts my heart. I mean, it does. But I say this to this particular clue to whether you're in the right thing or the wrong thing is, look at your face, look at your hair, look at your skin tone, and look at whatever it is you're trying to wear, and do they harmonize? And you can do it quickly. You don't have to stare, because if you stare, it's like, I think it.
Right. And you overthink.
Yeah, you don't want to overthink.
No.
And you could do that 5-second eye close thing if it helps you, if you need that discipline to do it. Close your eyes for 5 seconds. Look at yourself in a mirror. What do you notice first? You or whatever. This. You've got to notice you. You've got to see you, and you've got to glow.
Now, if you guys have any other tests that you do at home or when you're out shopping to make sure it's within your palette, let us know down in the comments below. I'd love to know. And you have the shadow trick, you have your eye test, your blink test, your smile test, your
and I don't have a good disappearance versus interruption.
If anyone has a name for that, go ahead.
Yeah, please, because I don't have a good one. But we call this color class because not only are we here to teach you everything we know, hit that subscribe button, because I saw the other day that we had like 350 videos or something.
Crazy.
My mind was blown.
Crazy.
But we're here to teach you everything we know, but we also want to learn from you, because then we incorporate that in our teaching, and we get a big whole wide world of color analysts and people who understand color and aren't chasing myths.
Right. And remember, our philosophy is wear what you love, and we can also adjust for what you love. So if you want to be somebody who's higher contrast, let's do it. You don't have to be stuck in that same palette that you've been in since you were a child. If you want to dye your hair, if you want to do whatever.
Well, I don't know if you noticed me today, but typically I wear black frames. I have black frames that I wear quite frequently and with my hair pulled back, and I wear more vivid color. But with this, which was very soft,
toned it down,
cozy, toned it down,
toned it right on down.
That's right. So you can change things too.
Yeah, of course. Now, if you're looking for us over on Patreon or Discord channel, link is at the end of the video and down in the description. So are our socials if you want to do a color analysis with us. We talked about those color portfolios. So thank you for joining us. Lastly, I'm Sara.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another color class, and we'll see you in our next video.